Hello everyone, I am back with another character creation inside the Dragon's Dogma 2 character creator. I was asked by someone to create Bob Marley. He's a legend. He's got a really unique appearance. I did my best to capture the essence of his appearance and personality as I could in this character creator. I mean, obviously you're kind of limited on what you can change, but I did my best. So let's take a look at what we've got for the customization here. I always like to start with the base head. We're at a base head of number 20. And for the skin, we're at a base skin of number 27, skin color number 16. The wrinkles are up at 97, and I've got his skin sheen at 25. All right, with the base head out of the way, let's start looking at the body. I gave him a height of 187, a torso length of 20. The muscle style is at 27. Muscle strength is at 50. Trap size I have at 31. Upper body muscle mass at 17. Lower body at -45. Upper body size is at -22. For the head, we are looking at a head size of -2, a head length of 63, a head width of -15, a head depth of 39, a face height of -100, a neck length of -55, and a neck thickness of -42. For his upper body, we are at a shoulder width of -14, a shoulder size of -15, a chest thickness of -57, a chest size of -23, torso width of 42, torso depth of -33, arm length of 35, arm size of 10, upper arm thickness of 0, and forearm thickness of -3. For the lower body, we are at a waist size of -77, waist width of -77, a waist size of -70, a rear size of 0. If you want to give them a little more badunkadunk, go for it. Put them at 30. Leg size overall 38. Thigh size 35, and calf size 41. For his posture, I gave him a movement style of -55, an elbow angle of -8, a knee angle of -75, and a posture of 24. This is what he looks like when he's walking with armor on. All right, the body is done. Let's get back and look at the facial features. For the brow, I'm at a brow height of -98, a brow spacing of 0. The brow depth overall I have at -31. The inner is at -9, and the outer is at -100. The brow angle I have at 34, and the brow bend I have at -29. For his eyes, I've got an eye height of -100, an eye width of -24, an eye depth of -95, an eye size of -20, an eye angle of -20, and then I've got both of his squints at 66. For his nose, I've got the nose length at 30, the bridge width at 16, the bridge height at -37, the bridge bump overall at -15, the bridge bump upper at 39, the lower at -12, the nostril size I have at -48, the nostril height of -52, nostril width of 100, the tip depth I have at 23, the angle at 4, and the sharpness at -17. I know this doesn't quite look exactly like his nose. However, you're kind of stuck to whatever the base head has for a feature of the nose. And in order to get someone's face done, you kind of have to just pick and draw into a base head that has as many features as you can capture of their essence. And unfortunately, this one, the nose just doesn't quite hit, but I did the best I could with it. For the ears, they're do whatever, you won't see them. So for his cheeks, I have a cheek neck thickness of -40, a cheek bulge of -30, the neck fat I have at -78, the cheek height I have at -59, the cheek width at 1, and the depth at 1. This is a feature you might want to play with depending on how old he is and his imagery. His sunkenness in his cheeks can change. You know, you might want to give him some more. You could play with the cheek height a little bit to see what kind of variances in the face you can get. Obviously, his cheeks are a big aspect of his overall look, so feel free to play around with those settings to adjust his facial features as you see fit. For his mouth, we are at a mouth height of -57, a mouth width of 100, a mouth protrusion of -39, Mouth corners I have up at 30. If you want to give him even more of a smile, go for it. Lip thickness I have at minus 86, and for the lower lip position I have that at minus 29. For his jaw and chin, I have his jaw definition at minus 83, his jaw width at 15, his jaw position is at minus 56, jaw protrusion is at 11, his chin height I have at 36, his chin width I have at minus 2, chin protrusion is at 32, and his chin sharpness is at 52. You can't see it that well right now with the facial hair we have on, but we're going to be taking a look at that in a second anyways. So for hairstyle, we are at hairstyle number 32. For his root color, I gave him a root color of 78 with his tip color at 82. That'll give him that kind of more of a brown blend as it gets further down his hair. For the root tip blend, I set that to 24. If you want to make the brown come up higher, you can just raise this blend and that brown will go up higher into his hair flow. The sheen position is at 42 and the sheen is at 18. For his eyebrows, I'm using shape number 8, a color of number 1, and a thickness of 78. For the facial hair, now here's where you can start to play with things. Obviously, they're not going to have Bob Marley specific facial hair in here, unfortunately. So I found one that kind of matches with the overall aesthetic. So you can play around with these and find one that you like. Like I said, I went with 36. Something like 27 could potentially work. He never really has too much of the goatee aspect of his hair, but some of these other facial hairstyles might work. You could give him more of like the beard style here. Number 9 doesn't look too bad. Obviously, like I said, none of these are going to perfectly match what his facial hair is, but you got to work with what you got. For the root color, we're at 78, and the tip color, we're at 79. I gave this a blend of 53, a sheen position of 49, and a sheen of 27. I don't have anything for body hair. I never actually looked at what he really has. So if he does have body hair, feel free to add some. Now, for the eyes, he's got brown eyes. I gave him the eye style of type 1. The iris primary I have at 58. The secondary I have at 89. The tertiary is at 31. I have an iris size of minus 23 and a pupil size of 20. For his eyelashes, I think these are all just default. I'm at 52 for length, 18 for density. Everything else is 110 at default. We don't have any eyeshadow. We don't have any eyeliner. We don't have any freckles. We don't have anything on the cheeks. For the lips, let me show you. This is what it looks like without lip changes. This is the default lip color on this skin. I think his lips tend to match more of his flesh color here. So I went with a type 5 on the lip style. Lip color, I went with 55. I did a lip color spread of 100. I set the opacity down to 10 and the sheen at 38. I thought this a little bit more closely matched what his lip color is in real life. And teeth are normal, and we don't have any tattoos or markings on him. So that's going to be it for the appearance that we have for Bob Marley. Like I said, I did the best I could to kind of capture his aesthetic. We're not going to be able to get it 100% accurate. Feel free to play around with any changes to get them closer matched that you feel. If you guys got any ideas for a character to create, let me know in the comments down below. I've been taking some people's suggestions and seeing if I can nail the character that they want to get done. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you like this one. Don't be afraid to hit the like button or follow the channel. I'll catch you in another episode. I'm out. Deuces.